working in Kendriya Vidyalaya Koraput welcomes all of you for today's English class. And today's topic is a story. The name of the story is The Little Ballet. It is for class 5 English. Friends, today we are going to read a story about a child who loved to tease and bully others. Let's find out how a boy named Hari pinched others and learnt a lesson at the end. So let us find out what are the objectives we are going to achieve after reading this story and after watching this video. And the objectives are: spell and pronounce the words, read the story with comprehension, answer the questions related to the story. So friends, let's read the story The Little Ballet. And before that, we have to find out what are the meanings of the new words and how we can use them in sentences. And the first word, it is B-U-L-L-Y, it is bully, and it means someone who hurts or frightens others. And it can be used in a sentence like, everyone knows that Rahul is a bully. Friends, this word bully can be used as a noun, means a naming word, as well as an action word or verb. Next is B-R-U-I-S-E, it is bruise, and it means injury by blow to body, and it means my friend fell off from bicycle and got a bruise. P-I-N-C-H, it is pinch. It means pressing someone's skin with thumb and forefinger. And it can be used in a sentence like, she gave her sister a painful pinch. P-R-I-C-K, it means it is prick, and it means making a small hole. Friends, the doctor pricked his arm to draw blood. H-O-A-R-S-E, it is horse, and it means rough and deep sounding. So we can use it in a sentence like, she called her brother in a hoarse voice. S-T-A-L-K, stalk, it means main stem, and it can be used in a sentence like, insects are often found on a stalk. P-I-N-C-E-R, it is pincer, and it means it is a gripping tool, and it can be used in a sentence like, pincer is used to remove nails. N-I-P-P-E-D, it is nipped, and it means pinched, and it can be used in a sentence like, she nipped her cheek. L-O-B-S-T-E-R, lobster, and it means it is a sea animal with pincer-like claws, and it can be used in a sentence like, lobsters are used as food. S-H-R-I-M-P, shrimp, and it means a small sea animal, can be used in a sentence like, shrimps are also used as food. Now the story, The Little Ballet. Do you know of any child who teases others or pushes them around? What do you call such a child? Read this story and see how Hari, a little boy, troubles other children. So let us read the story. Once upon a time, not so very long ago, there was a small boy called Hari. Although he wasn't very big, he was strong, and he loved to tease all the boys and girls who went to school with him. What he loved to do most was to pinch. He could make a big bruise appear in half a second. Another trick he played was pricking people with a pin. Friends, in this paragraph, the story writer wants to tell us that there was a boy and his name was Harry. He was not very big, but he was strong. He loved to teach, pinch, and prick other students with a pin. So you can guess how all the children hated him. They tried pinching him back, but that was no good because he could always pinch harder. They didn't like telling their teacher because that was telling tales. In this paragraph, the writer wants to tell you that all the children hated Harry. They tried to pinch Harry back, but that was no use. They didn't like to tell the teacher because he was escaped every time by telling lies. It so happened that the class went for a picnic to the seaside for a whole day. All the children were most excited. On that day, the sun shone bright and all the children were wild with excitement. They crowded into the train and sat down, but nobody wanted to sit next to Harry because he always pinched. Here, the writer tells that one day all the children went for a picnic. All the children sat in a train, but nobody wanted to sit next to Harry. After riding the train, they went to a seaside. They all enjoyed together, but nobody went near Harry. When they arrived at the seaside, out jumped all the children with a shout of joy. Down to the sands they raced hand in hand, but nobody took Harry's hand. Nobody went near him. That means after riding the train they went to a seaside, but everybody enjoyed a lot, but nobody wanted to enjoy with Harry. Harry was angry. He went to a sandy corner near a rocky pool and sat down by himself. He took out his lunch and looked at it. It was a good lunch. There were 2 hard-boiled eggs, 6 jam sandwiches, 3 pieces of bread and butter, a ginger cake, and a bar chocolate. He would eat it all by himself. He wouldn't offer anything to anyone. Here, it is told that Harry became angry and sat in a sandy corner. His lunchbox had eggs, sandwiches, bread and butter, cake and chocolate. Harry wanted to eat all these things himself. He was not ready to share these things with others. Just as he was beginning on the eggs, he heard a hoarse voice near him. "Good morning. I'm so pleased to meet a boy like you." Harry turned around and stared in fright. Whatever do you think he saw? Here in this paragraph, the writer wants to tell you that when he started eating, he heard a rough voice of a creature. He said, "Good morning, and I'm pleased to meet you." Now the writer wants from you that, can you guess the creature? Yes, we can guess the creature. The next one. See here, Harry saw a monster crab walking sideways out of the pool. His eyes were on the ends of short stalks and he looked most queer. He held out his front claw to Harry. Harry put out his hand to shake the crave's claw. But to his surprise and anger, the crave opened his pincers and nipped his hand so hard that the little boy yelled. In this paragraph, the writer wants to tell you that the creature was a monster crave. The crave asked for handshaking. When Harry put out his hand for shaking the hand, the crave, in anger, pinched his hand with his pincer-like claws. "Ah, here is my good cousin," said the crab pleasantly, and to Harry's horror he saw a large sandy lobster crawling heavily out of the pool. Before the little boy could stop him, the lobster took his hand in his great pincer-like claws and pinched it so hard that Harry yelled in pain. Here, it is told that after that Harry saw a lobster. He also pinched Harry so hard that Harry got much pain. And you know, the crab, the monster crab, addressed Harry as his good cousin because Harry was loving to pinch and the crab also loved to pinch. That is why the crab said to Harry that Harry was his good cousin. Then he stared at the pool in surprise, for out came sandy-colored shrimps and prawns, more crabs, and another large lobster, and they pricked Harry till he was soon black and blue with their pinching. When he looked at the pool, he saw shrimps, prawns, more crabs, and a large lobster coming out of the pool. They all pricked Harry. Harry got black and blue bruises. "Don't you like it?" said all the creatures in surprise. "Why, we were told you would love to see us because you were a champion, pincher and picker yourself. Come, come join in the fun." They invited Harry to join in the fun because Harry was a champion in pinching others. Harry leapt to his feet, crying loudly. His lunch rolled into the pool, and when the crabs and lobsters saw it, they ran to it and began to feast eagerly. Harry saw that they had forgotten him for a time, and he turned and ran for his life, tears streaming down his cheeks. Harry started crying. His lunchbox rolled down into the pool. When they saw the lunch, they left Harry and went for eating. Then Harry ran from the place with tears in his eyes. "They only did to me what I keep doing to the other children," he thought. "But how it hurt, and how I hated those crabs and lobsters. I suppose the other children had me too. Well, I jolly well shan't pinch or prick anymore." The writer tells that Harry realized about his wrong behavior with his schoolmates. He understood about the pain of pinching and pricking. Then he promised not to pinch others anymore. This story was written by Annie Blyton, and this is adapted story of a big story. So friends, this is all about the story. Now let us find out the summary of the story. And the summary of the story is: the little bully tells us a story about a boy who used to bully everyone in his class. It is about Harry, who is not that big but is quite strong. Harry likes teasing other kids in his class. Moreover, the most favorite thing he enjoys doing is pinching others. In addition, he also likes pricking the other kids with a pin. Thus, everyone dislikes Harry for his habits. Father, no one likes spending time with him. It happens one day that the class goes for a picnic to the seaside. No one wants to play with Harry. He gets angry and goes near a rocky pool to have his lunch. Then crabs, lobsters, shrimps and prawns come out of the sea and start pricking him. He feels the pain and finally realizes his acts with his friends. Next, do me a favor. Here are some of the questions. Name the writer of the story. The name of the writer of the story is Anne Blyton. What did Harry love to do? Harry loved to tease all the boys and girls who went to school with him. How was Harry bullying other children? Harry was bullying by teasing, pinching, and pricking with a pin. Why did all the children hate Harry? All the children hated Harry because he always pinched and pricked them. Why did nobody want to sit next to Harry? Nobody wanted to sit next to Harry because he always pinched. What were the dishes in Harry's lunchbox? The dishes were 2 hard-boiled eggs, 6 jam sandwiches, 3 pieces of bread and butter, a ginger cake, and a bar of chocolate. What did the crab do with Harry? The crab opened his pincers and nipped his hand. What did the lobster do with Harry? The lobster took his hand in the great pincer-like claws and pinched it so hard. Now friends, you have to write 5 sentences about Harry from the story and you can send it to me. So friends, if you like this video, please like it. You can comment and share with your friends. If you are watching for the first time of this video, you can subscribe this channel for being updated with the new videos. And you can follow me on https://tarunkumardas.blogspot.com. So friends, thank you very much for being with me. I will be back with a new video for you in the next class. Till then, bye bye.